Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a Signora Listener by me. So let's get into it. You should be sleeping, really. Resting, breathing steadily beside the woman that you love. But instead, you couldn't sleep. It was fitful, full of nightmares. And this time you wake up, slipping out of bed, grounding yourself by touching the cold stone wall. You inhale, then exhale, forcing your breath to steady. You're fine, you tell yourself. The nightmare is gone, but the shaking in your hand stops slowly, too slowly. When you return to bed, Rosalind shifts slightly, but doesn't wake. You slide under the sheets, pretending your heartbeat isn't still frantic. Tomorrow will be normal. She doesn't need to know. Morning does not feel as bright as usual. Rosalind is already awake, sitting at her vanity as she pins her hair up. Her bare back faces you, pale and elegant in the morning light. She catches your reflection in the mirror. You're up later than usual. Did you sleep poorly? She says. Her tone is casual, but her eyes scan you too closely. No, just tired. You answer too fast, and her eyebrow lifts. You force a smile. Long missions catch up eventually. She studies you again, longer this time. You can feel her gaze picking up things you didn't mean to reveal. The tension in your shoulders, the faint tremor in your fingers, the fact you haven't met her eyes yet. But she lets it all slide. For now. She says, turning back to her reflection. I'll assume you're telling me the truth. You're not, and you both know it. Later that day, you returned from a brief mission, the kind that you would handle easily. Your body aches a little bit, but it's nothing serious. And you enter Rosalind's room, peeling off your outer coat with a sigh. Welcome back, darling. You smile faintly. I'm alive, aren't I? That is the bare minimum. Come here. You head to the wardrobe to change. Normally, you'd use the privacy screen, but your shirt is torn from a skirmish, half hanging off your shoulder, and you tug it off quickly and freeze. Her voice goes silent. You turn. Rosalind stands in the doorway, her eyes fixed on you, not your face. Something sharp, cold, and furious flashes in her expression. The scar. The long jagged line that cuts across your back. You instinctively reach for your shirt. Don't. Her voice stops you mid-motion, and she crosses the room in 3 silent steps. Her fingers curl gently around your wrist, not stopping you by force, but by presence. Her eyes meet yours. Turn around, she says quietly. Then slowly you turn back to her. Silence fills the room, thick and heavy. You can feel her breath against your skin as her hand rises, hesitant at first, before she lets her fingertips trace the scar. Her voice is barely more than a whisper. How long have you held that? Years. And you hid it. You never told me. Why? And it was true. I'd never done that. I didn't want you to feel pity for me. Really. You already have enough nightmares of your own. Didn't want you to worry or think about it. It's much easier that way. Her hand stills. Nightmares, you say? Your stomach drops. You know you've said too much. Rosalind steps in front of you, her eyes narrowing. How many nights? How many times did you wake beside me, afraid? And I'd pretend I didn't hear you. And you'd think I didn't know. You look away. Rosaline, It's fine. I'm fine. Don't lie to me anymore. I don't want to hear any more lies. Not about this. She takes your face in her hands, and your breath trembles. She watches it. Watches you. Her eyes softening with something fragile and fierce. Tell me. Please. You exhale shakily. The memories pull at you, but she holds your hands. Warm, grounding. It happened when I was younger. A group attacked our village. They burned everything. I tried to help people escape, but part of the roof collapsed. A beam fell. I barely got out. Rosaline doesn't interrupt. Her grip tightens, just slightly. I was unconscious for days, and when I woke up, the scar was all that was left. And the nightmares, too. They never stopped. Some days they were more frequent than others. Some days they didn't come. But I could never let it go. Why didn't you tell me? You absolute fool. Look at me, won't you? And so you do. Her eyes are softer than you've ever seen them. You don't need to be strong for me. Not like this. Never like this. I don't want to be a burden. She shakes her head, wrapping her arms around you. I would rather know your wounds than know you're suffering alone. Rosaline. It's rotten work. She softens, cradling your cheek in her hand. Not to me. Not if it's you, she says. And looking into her eyes, that absolute love and adoration, you can't help but believe her, and know that every single word of hers is absolutely true.